Joining me here in advance of Monday Night Football, taking a visit to the Los Angeles Chargers, is the quarterback of the Denver Broncos, Pro Bowler Russell Wilson. How are you, Russell Wilson?
Rich, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's kind of unbelievable, Russ, that you're going to SoFi Stadium first of two times this year. You're playing the NFC West. It seems like you can't quit your old haunting grounds. You know?
Yeah, man. To go to LA and playing the Chargers. It's going to be a great environment, obviously. I think also too, what a great matchup. I mean, also versus the Chargers and LA AFC West. You know, it's a big game. We need this one obviously to make it 3-3 and then keep going. So it's going to be a great matchup. We're excited about it.
How much of a challenge, career-wise, just in your entire career, has the first 5 weeks been for you, Russell Wilson?
I think it's been great. You know, it's not been in terms of adversity. I love adversity, and everything hasn't gone as you want it to. You know, we could be 5-0 or 4-1. Probably, but we're right there. You know, I think we have to capitalize. You know, we've been in third and long way too much this season. I think to be able to overcome these obstacles. I think a lot of times, to be honest with you, Rich, as um, played a great game against the Vegas Raiders, but we didn't get to win that one. And then, next game doesn't go the way we want. And then everybody's talking about you. So that's just how the way of the world is. It's like, yeah, I think that it's like my favorite Earth, Wind and Fire song, "The Way of the World."
Oh,
The world grows cold quickly, but the good thing is that I'm built for it. I'm built
when
for
you
it, and
say, yeah, I heard you say that you're built for it. How are you? What do you mean when you say that, Russell?
I don't waver. I don't waver off of people's opinions. I never needed people's thoughts or opinions to motivate me. I think at the end of the day, I think greatness is built over a long period of time, and greatness is built through adversity. It's easy to keep going when things are going great in your way, and it has a lot of times throughout my career. But I've also had tough times too. And every time that's been tough, I've always overcome it. Been able to overcome a lot of obstacles, a lot of situations, and been able to soar at the highest level, and also, be in the valley at times and come and keep climbing. And I've been fortunate to win a Super Bowl, been fortunate to be on the 1 yard line and not work. So everybody thought that I wouldn't be able to keep going then, and I've been turning ever since. So what's different now? And so I think for me, what I'm grateful for is just some of the amazing teammates I've had that from the past, that have encouraged me, hit me up. Guys like Bobby and DK and Tyler's of the worlds, Jamal Adams, Cliff Avrils, Marshawn's comments the other day, man, meant the world to me. You got some amazing teammates, guys like Dwayne Brown I've played with, but then I got guys on my team now that have been exceptional. They know what I bring to the table. They know what we're capable of as a collective group, as a team. Guys like Justin Simmons and K-Jack and Chubb and these guys, Randy Gregory, and just, these guys, just so many amazing people. Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy. I mean, we believe, and we believe in everything that's going to happen. We've had some really, good moments, and we've had some tough ones along the way. That's expected a little bit, to know that there's going to be some challenges, but I don't ever shy away from challenge. It's never been me.
Russell Wilson here prior to Monday Night Football. Can you give me a little bit more of a glimpse of you? You said Bobby. Obviously, that's Bobby Wagner, who on the same day of your acquisition by Denver was cut by the Seahawks. And what have they said to you, some of your former teammates, if you wouldn't be willing to share a little bit more about that, Russell?
I don't need to say too much, but it just reminded me, keep reminding me of of who I am and what I've done and where I'm going. Those guys are, amazing teammates, and how much love we all have for each other and everything else. The guys I'm with now too. And so it's what a blessing, just to have some guys I've played with that just mean the world to me, and great competitors too. I think also, more than anything else though, Rich, you got to believe in you. You got to believe in you. I think no matter what we go through in life, no matter if it's sports, no matter if it's, job opportunities, no matter relationships, family, no matter if it's, I go to the hospital every Tuesday and see kids that have cancer, and just you got to believe in you. You got to believe in you. You got to believe that no matter what your circumstances are, and that's what those young kids have taught me so much. No matter what the circumstances are, can you keep believing in the midst of people talking about you, people, this or that, or can you keep believing in yourself when things are going great? Do you always stay focused on what needs to be focused on? And so for me, I've always believed in starving the distractions and feeding my focus, and that's just my mindset.
One last question about the last 5 weeks before moving and turning the page to Monday Night Football. So many, folks offering their 2 cents as to what's off, what's quote unquote off, because we're not used to watching you struggle in an offense in a way that generally the Broncos have so far, Russell. And the thoughts go from Sean Payton saying, if I was there, I'd cut up a whole bunch of clips of him succeeding in long yardage situations and red zone situations, and I'd ask him for what makes him comfortable. And then there's other comments that Nathaniel Hackett's offense is more of a timing, and you're an off-schedule guy. What is your opinion as to what you think has not gone to plan in the offense in the first 5 weeks, Russ?
Well, the reality is we moved the ball extremely well in the first game, and then we got down. We unfortunately had 2 fumbles on the one. Could have been touchdowns. We had a couple balls that we had in the end zone, and then they said we didn't get those touchdowns. Those could have been a few. The second game, we battled, and we ended up winning that game. Third game, we played against the 49ers. 49ers are a really good football team. That was a great matchup. We came down to the wire and won the game at the end. And then went to the Raiders. Played well in that game. It was one of our better games for sure, and offensively. But they made 1 or 2 more plays than us, in that game. And then the last game, we should have won the game. That's on me. So the reality is that we've been in third and long too much, and we've had too many bonehead mistakes, and we just can't have that. So the great thing is, all those things are fixable. All those things we can control and fix those. And that's what we're going to do. And you can't live in the past, no matter how good it is. It's a long season. And, we've been here before in terms of, having to come back and, just get on a hot streak. And that's our mindset. And that's what we got to do.
And of course, you're not 0-5. You're not 1-4. You're 2-3. You have a chance to get back to 500. And that makes this a pretty big game also in division. And so my last question for you here, Russ, is what is the challenge that you've seen on film for the Chargers and your message to your teammates going into this big one on Monday night?
Well, I think you got to slow the game down. I think, when you play these kind of division games, and I don't mean time-wise, I just mean your mind, your body. You got to be able to be in the moment. When lights and cameras and action are all going on. Can you stay calm in the midst of everything, no matter how good the play was before, no matter how bad the play was before? You be where your feet are and be in this moment right now, And so, what a great challenge! What a great opportunity! We're all learning together, and it's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting where we go. I really believe that it's going to be exciting what we do, and the only way to answer is just keep getting up and responding, and that's what we're going to do.
Russell, I know you got a lot going on, obviously, and a lot to prepare for. It truly means a lot that you say yes when the call comes in and asks to join. So thanks again, Russell Wilson, and good luck to you. And let's chat down the line.
Well, Rich, man, you've always been first class, man, and you've always been, you always do it the best way. So I'm just grateful for you, man, and thanks for who you are. And I'll see you soon. Hopefully I'll see you Monday night, and let's ride, baby.
I will do that. I will do that for sure. And I'm just glad you're not showing up at NFL Network like you did all those years ago in Seattle, showing me up by showing up a half an hour earlier than I am, Russell. So I'm just glad that you're doing what you're doing. I'm doing what I'm doing, and we meet like this.
That's just because I had to get prepared, Rich. You can do this in your sleep. You can do this in your sleep.
I appreciate it. Right back at you. Thanks again. Thank you. That's Russell Wilson right here prior to Monday Night Football.